Alright, so hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Didi, and if you're coming across my video for the first time, I'd like to say that you are welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I do not take your love for granted at all. So December for me was a very full month. In fact, since moving in September, last week of September, it's been a very busy period for me. It's been so busy, and December was so full that somehow I had to always catch myself getting tired, getting fagged out, not wanting to fall into depression and all of that. It was a very busy month for me, but one of the things that I did, or some of the things that I did to keep my mind sane, to keep me to keep my sanity, are some of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you, because at some point I had to take a pause. I had to stop and think, okay, so this year is coming to an end, and how am I planning for the next year? How am I getting into the next year? So for me, it wasn't just about, okay, the new year is coming, the new year is going to be here soon, what are the goals you're setting? It was not just that for me. It was about just staying it was just about, refreshing myself, being at peace with myself, and the space where I am enjoying myself through the process. So today I'm just going to be sharing three things that has helped me, basically just how you can end the year well without putting so much pressure on you, without putting so much pressure on you, without putting so much pressure on yourself and your achievements, and all of those things. Is this time of the year where people would just be okay, so I wasn't able to achieve this, I was able to achieve this, all of that. It's good. I'm not saying those things are not good, but somehow those things make us focus on just next day, and not really about where we are and enjoying the process. I don't want to lose out on anything God has for me. I want to take every single thing that He has in store for me this year, blessings, open doors, answers. I want to take every single thing from this year up to the last minute, up to the last second. I don't want to lose out on anything just because I'm probably planning for the next year, just because I'm thinking of how next year is going to be. I'm looking forward to the new opportunities, the new moment I'm going to experience and enjoy in next year, but still I'm not going to lose out on anything this year has in store for me. So the first thing would be to limit distraction. Now we know, without even being told, we know that this is that time of the year where we have lots of parties, meetings, festivals, concerts everywhere, and everybody wants to attend, because of course it's the festive season, it's the holiday, it comes once in a year. This period is once in a year, and everybody just wants to enjoy it. But one of the things you can do for yourself, and one of the things you can do for your 2022, for the new year, is to actually enter the year limiting distraction. Yeah, all of those things are good. It's good to socialize, it's good to go out once in a while, enjoy the things, enjoy the environment and all of that, but still try to limit distractions. Prioritize intimacy with yourself and God. It is very, very important to, at this point, at this time, at this season, take out time to be intimate with yourself. Now listen to yourself, talk to yourself, and just basically encourage, motivate yourself, and also intimacy with God, because you can't hear God. I don't know about other people, you can hardly hear God where your mind is cluttered with concerts, with activities. You can barely hear God. You can hardly, let me use the word hardly, you can hardly hear God in such situations. So it's always good that you keep your mind at peace and create time for intimate connections, for intimate connection with God and yourself. It is very important. There are some questions you need to ask yourself, there are some questions you need to ask God, there are some answers that you need to, there are some hard truths basically you need to say to yourself. So I feel like this is the best time to say. Of course there are other times to say it, but entering the new year, limiting distraction, talking to yourself, asking yourself those hard questions, and telling yourself the hard truth will really help set the tone for the new year. And for the new year, and basically just put your mind at ease, give you peace. Accept all of those things that you were not able to do, all those mistakes you made. Accept it and move on. Yeah, let your mind not be clouded with judgment or with busyness and all. Just basically create time for yourself and for God. And so the second thing I would like to talk about is steward your assignment. Now, I'm not going to go into the definition of stewardship or how to know your assignment and all of that. Basically, what I would like to talk about here is what you were called to do part-time. How are you doing it? Are you just going to leave it hanging and go into the new year? What are you doing with those things that you were asked to do this year, those things that you started, those things that God started in you and through you this year? Have you concluded them, or you are just going to say, okay, so the new year is coming, I'm just going to move into the new year? How are you ending your assignment? How are you still wording your assignment? Most of the times we already know how many books we want to read, what books we want to read for the new year, and how much weight we want to lose for the new year. Most of the times we already have all of that. But now the question I'm asking you is, for this year that is already ending, what was already started in you and what you already started, how are you ending it? I know you say we have just barely 3 days away, but 3 days is enough time to do whatever it is you started, to finish up whatever it is you started. And yeah, for so long for me, around this time, it was always about, okay, planning for the new year and all that. But this year, things became very different for me. Things became different for me. I'm taking out time to actually look at my heart, look at where my heart lies, look at my assignment. How am I stewarding this assignment that I started this year? How am I ending it? Am I finishing strong? To me, that is finishing strong. And this is how I'm choosing to end the year, to take out time and look back on the things I started, the assignment that I was called into this year. And okay, so if I was not able to finish it, or if I'm not able to finish it, God, are you saying I take it into the next year, or how do I finish? Because I'm a finisher. I don't start and end. I don't know about anybody, but I feel like anybody who starts something should be able to finish it. So you should be a finisher too, and not just you start something and then because the new year is here, you just leave it like that and you end it halfway. No, no, no. That shouldn't be at all. You really don't have to wait for anything new. You don't have to wait for a new year. You don't have to wait for a new month or something. Yeah, these things signify new beginnings, these things signify new strength, new opportunities and all of that. Yes, but you should end well. You really should end well. You don't have to wait for these things to be new again before you can actually take stock of where your heart is. So what has God entrusted in your hand? How are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? Is it because the new year is here, you just want to let it go? How are you ending the year with it? And so that brings me to my next point, which is walk through those doors. What do I mean by walk through those doors? Those doors that have been opened to you. I know it may seem like it's just 3 days away till the end of the year. It is never too late. I don't believe that it is late at all. I believe that 3 days is enough time to walk through those doors. Take charge and step into who you were uniquely created to be. Use the rest of the 3 days remaining till the end of the year to actually say, what I was created to be, I will be. Accept your voice. Embrace your voice, because people are waiting for your light. People are actually waiting for you to embrace your voice. People are waiting for your light to shine. Leave nothing on the table. Leave nothing for this old year. Step into the new year collecting every single thing that this year had for you. As I said earlier, how you end the year has a significance as to how your new year starts. So make sure you are ending this year with the right mind. Make sure you are ending this year well. Make sure you are ending this year separating yourself from distraction. Make sure you are ending this year stewarding your assignment, and make sure you are ending this year walking through those doors. It is very important as to how you end your year. I know it's just 3 days from the new year, but there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot you can do with these 3 days left till the new year. And so I'm hoping I would see you energized. I will see you great. I will see you impacting life and influencing people come the new year. Do not wait for anything. Take everything from the table of this year. Make sure you are stepping into the new year charged, energized, and with so much good vibe. God is still moving. Are you making room? Until next time, stay well and stay blessed. Have a great year ahead.